Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiba at kakaibang plataporma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating TechieMommy, si J.C. Bautista.
Hi there, happy Friday morning. It's a hot Friday, sunny Friday morning. Pero kahapon umulan and the past few days uulan sandali, danihin to. But happy Friday once again, and na naman ang week of a work week for those people who are going to regular work in the offices. Okay, it's the start of your weekend, but for us, people who are working from home and wala nang diferensya ang weekday or weekend, happy Friday pa rin, right? Because every day that we wake up to a new day is something to be thankful for and something to uh, be happy about, that we wake up to a new day, di ba? Bawat umagang tayo nagigising sa bagong araw ay reason para magpasalamat. Because of course, other people aren't that fortunate to be waking up to a new day. Right? Okay, but we were in the subject all week. We were talking about, of course, sa pandemic pa rin, ang job situation, ang employment situation sa Philippines and the world in this pandemic. Of course, we were talking about how to strive and thrive in this pandemic, kung anong mga pwede natin gawin at mga trabaho natin na pwedeng makuha or ma-applyan, no? Especially those online jobs, because we have to accept the fact na ang technology talaga plays a big role in this pandemic, in coping in this pandemic, right? And we talked about the jobs that we can do, right? And kung paano tayo, kung anong mga qualifications ng mga iba't ibang trabaho. But then I will continue to talk about such jobs, right, that are very, very feasible and lucrative sa panahon na to. Sige. Tutuloy ko lang yung aking listahan, right? But before I do that, no, ito, breaking news, Friday, May 28 from the Inquirer.net, okay? Ayuda. Okay, ito pag-usapan kasi sa trabaho. This is connected to working and living, right, in this pandemic. As of today, Friday, May 28, sabi ng Inquirer.net, okay, Ayuda, what's 1,000 worth in a pandemic? Okay, this is an article written by Christina Eloisa Baclig, content research writer sa Inquirer.net. This is as of, this news came out today online regarding, ito yan, no? Ito yung picture na nasa, right, this one, oh. See, there. Ayuda, Yan, sila ang mga nakapila, nag-aantay ng ayuda sa City Hall, which is yung Quezon City. Ang highest number of infections, ha? Ano naman. Kasunod, Manila. Kami dito sa Pampanga, second to the last. Ang last, Marikina. Yeah. Marikina with 31 infections. Pampanga, 35. But Manila is over 200 or something. Basta merong statistics kahapon. But anyway, so talking about the ayuda, okay? Going back to what I was saying. Itong picture na pinakita ko, right? It's about ayuda. Ayan ang ayuda queue outside the barangay hall sa Quezon City waiting for their turn to receive the cash. The debate is still raging. Itong sabi ng news na to sa Inquirer.net. The debate is still raging in Congress over proposals to provide another lifeline, di ba? Worth 1,000 pesos each. Okay? Of course, never ako naka-receive ng ayuda. Here or even sa America. Kasi nga nandito ako. But pending in two House committees, okay, Economic Affairs and Social Services, is the proposed bayanihan to arise as one or bayanihan 3. Sorry, pasensya na. I'm a little bit irritated by the heat. Ang throat ko dry, tsaka nakakating nose ko. Hindi po COVID. This is like allergies. Which seeks to help the Philippines transition sa post-pandemic time. So, merong proposal na ang bid yung bayanihan to arise as one or bayanihan 3 na magbigay ng 1,000 pesos per mamamayan. No? Among its many provisions, however, one is drawing the most attention to another setting of ayuda or assistance in the form of 1,000 pesos per beneficiary. As of today, okay, House panels, okay daw, the Bayanihan 3 substitute bill, okay? The Bayanihan 3 bill, which would require an appropriation of 405.6 billion. Oh my goodness. Teka, let me show you something here. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Bear with me po. Dali lang. Kasi ito yung fresh from from the tills. Okay. Kasi yan. Ayan. Alright. Let me just see. Hold on please. Pasensya na. Ginagawa ko lang. Ayuda, grab. Okay. I just want to show you kasi bear with me. Bear with this TechieMommy. Alright. Where's my ayuda thing? There you go. Alright. Thank you. Okay. Ayan. Okay. Sige. So, going back to that, kita nyo yan, no? Bayanihan dreams, alright? Going back to what I was saying, alright? The Bayanihan 3 bill, which would require an appropriation of 405.6 billion, is divided into 3 parts, with bulk of the spending allotted to 2 more rounds of cash aid worth 1,000 per beneficiary, or 2,000 pesos each at the end of the second round. Look at this, stage 1, stage 2, right? Yan ang appropriation ng 405.6 billion. Divided into 108 million Filipinos. Okay? Ayan ang target beneficiaries. The bill seeks 167 billion for phase 1 and 196 billion for phase 2 of the cash aid. At least 108 million Filipinos, regardless of social status, o yan na, sinabi regardless of social status, kasi nga lahat ng Filipinos. Sa Amerika kasi ganun nagbigay ng ayuda, walang sinasegregate rich or poor, basta lahat ng Amerikano, lahat ng taga-California, o lahat ng Amerikano, nabigyan. Dito sa atin, di ba, lahat naman naapektuhan, right? Rich or poor. Pero kaya, kagaya nga, yung mga, parang yung sa pagkain na ayuda yan whether or not gagamitin mo hindi yung mga dilata, dapat yung allotted par sa iyo, bigay pa rin. Kasi like kami, ginawa namin before, ginather namin yung mga natanggap namin mga dilata, mga ganun. Tapos pinigay namin sa mas nangangailangan. So, dapat lang ganun, di ba? If it's appropriated for all Filipinos, hahala ka na kung anong gusto mong gawin doon sa ayuda na yon, right? If you want to share it or give it to the less fortunate, bahala ka na. Pero tama yan. Itong Bayanihan 3 Lifetime Bill, nag-advance na sa Kongreso, and it's saying that it will be given to 108 million Filipinos regardless of social status. 'Di ba, Angelica Paz? Tama lang 'yon, 'di ba? Dapat lahat, 'di ba? Welcome to the show, Angelica. So nice to see you. Okay? So while the legislators are deliberating, it might be worth our while to also take a closer look at the proposal, okay? Happy Friday, Angelica. Thank you for your support. Thank you. So, sabi nitong Inquirer article na to, let's look at the proposal, okay? Kung 1,000 pesos na ibibigay. What can 1,000 pesos buy in this day and age of the pandemic? With 1,000 peso bill, you can buy over 5 days worth of a complete meal in a karinderya. Totoo naman. Kasi, ano ko pa lang talaga like us, no? Living here in Pampanga, of course, the cost of living is a little bit less as far as mga rentals are concerned and stuff like that. Pero, ang pagkain nationwide, hindi nagmura talaga. Nagmahal ang baboy. Ang baboy is already kasing mahal na ng beef. So, bili ka na lang ng beef, di ba? 20 peso difference. My goodness. 400 yung baboy, 428 yung beef. Bibili na lang ako ng beef. Diba? Pero itong sinasabing 1,000 bill can buy over 5 days worth of a complete meal in a karinderya. Yun na nga yun. Kasi ang isang ulam, magkano? 50 pesos. Pwede mo yung i-stretch out 50 pesos. Pero like, ako nga, pamamalengke na lang, you know, me, my batihing asawa, my hubby-dubby, he's the one that does the marketing. Ayan kasi, you know, my hubby-dubby my hubby Jenny is the one cooking and namamalengke sa amin, no? Na-divest na ako ng duties ko na ganyan ever since I got together with my husband, Jenny. But, when we think about budgeting, I got ang 500 pesos. Okay, ito 1,000 to pag-usapan. 500 pesos is just a meal sa isang household. Okay? Kung ito nasa stretch na sinasabi yung 1,000 pesos over a week, I highly doubt it kasi ang pamamalengke na 1,000 nga, hindi mo yun talaga kakayanin kung sa isang pamilya na nga na tatlo lang kami sa household. Ang 500 is just one meal o one ulam. Kasi nga, magkano ang baboy at beef? 400 something a kilo. Anong lulutuin mo para sa inyo? Yung 1 kilo mo na yon, 2 ulam pwede mong gawin. Sige na nga, okay. Kasi half kilo for the 3 of us. But, ang hirap pagkasyahin yung 1,000 pesos para sabihin na isang linggong pamamalengke yan or ulam. Because, siguro 2-3 days pwedeng stretch. But, yun na nga. Sabi dito sa article, this can buy over a complete meal of 5 days complete meal sa karinderya consisting of a meat dish, vegetable dish, and a cup of rice. But this is for a single person. Yun na nga, single person. Pero pag sinasabi pamilya, hindi talaga tasya yung 1,000 na yan. Di ba nung araw nga, ang 1,000 pesos sa grocery, isipin mo na lang, isang supot lang yun. Ang 1,000 pesos, isang bag lang yan sa grocery. So treat your family to a fast food meal, diba? Where 1,000 can buy 8 pieces of chicken, 4 sides, 4 desserts, 4 servings, 4 rice servings, and 4 small-sized drinks. But this is good for only 1 day. Hindi naman, may supli naman yan. Kasi may mga promo yan, yung mga Jollibee, KFC, lahat yan, $6.99 for 4 people. The other day, nung snack kami ng aking beloved na Jenny and Kiani, we ordered yung sa Jollibee, yung it was actually 2 burger steaks, 2 one-piece chicken. Oo, yun. Bali, a meal for 4, and it was $4.99. Was it? 500. See? So, bali, 2 araw mong pwedeng mapakain yung apat na katao dito sa 1,000 pesos. See? So, ilang araw lang yun. Yan ang buying power ng 1,000 pesos na yan. Yung ayuda na yan. hindi makakatulong ng pang isang buwan. Kahit na nga isang linggo, masikip pa eh. Masikip. It's still tight. I mean, it's really, really on a tight budget. Sobrang tight, right? Spent in the market for one day, 1,000 pesos can buy. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me just show you another picture. Dali lang ha. Okay, tatabi ko lang to ha. Tapos na yan. Alright. I will show you another picture. Okay. Itong kung ano ang mabibili ng 1,000 pesos. Okay. Hold on a second, please. Bear with me. Ano ang mabibili ng ating 1,000 pesos? Based on this article today, which is really, really helpful sa mga how we are thriving in this pandemic. Right? Okay, let me get this one naman. Okay. So, sige, bigyan natin ng example kung paano gagastusin itong 1,000 pesos na to. Alright? Saan napunta yun? Where is it? What happened? Hold on, sorry. Wait a minute. Okay, it's supposed to be there. Okay, so ano ang buying capacity nitong 1,000 pesos? Para tingnan natin, where is it? There you go. Okay, there. Oh, there. Let's look at this, huh? What can 1,000 pesos buy? Alright? See? Ang 1,000 pesos na to, 5 kilos of rice. Okay, 5 kilos, 5 kilos. Bottle of cooking oil, ayan o. 1 dozen eggs, hindi na nga 60 pesos ang 1 dozen eggs, no? Mahal-mahal. 1 kilogram of chicken, okay. Vegetables per kilo. Onion, garlic, ayan. Bananas. Bagoong? Ba't naman bagoong? Hindi naman kailangan yung bagoong. Hindi na yun. Salt, pepper, instant coffee. Manok yung binibili mo, tapos bagoong. Lutuin yung kare-karing bagoong. Well, palitan nyo na lang yung bagoong ng something. Patis, I guess, right? So, see? Sa ginastos mo na 1,000, okay, 36 pesos ang sukli. Oh, how far can this 5 kilos of rice go? A few days. Pati yung chicken na yan, 1 kilo, hatiin mo, dalawang ulam pwede mong gawin dyan. Pwede kang mag-afritada, pwede kang mag-adobo, tapos yung iba, kunyari yung dalawang legs, gawin mo fried chicken. So yun lang ang buying power ng 1,000 na yan, right? Cannot even last a week with 5,000, with 1,000, right? There's no way, right? There's simply no way when you think about it, right? So, ayan, yung gustong ibigay na ayuda, right? Really, really tight budget yan. I mean, if you ask me, right? 5 kilos of rice, right? So, ang sukli mo, 36 pesos. 26 pesos. Hindi pa yan, tama. Isa pang example, kunyari 5 kilos of rice, yung cooking oil, banana per kilo, bagoong, or patis, 1/4 kilong fish, 40 pesos na. 1 pack of salt and pepper, dagdag mo pa dyan, tapos instant coffee mo, sukli mo, 26 pesos lang. So, talaga namang 1,000 na ayuda is not enough for 2 weeks. Kung kunyari inisecure ka ng isang linggo or 2 weeks, hindi talaga kaya. Hindi rin nga kaya ng isang linggo yung 1,000 na yun eh. When you think about it, kung pamilya ang pinapakain mo. Pag mag-ECQ ng mag-ECQ, yan yung ayudang bibigay, kulang din talaga, okay? Ano pa, ang pwede mong mabili sa 1,000, kunyari, ibahin natin, 10 bottles of alcohol, pwede. 4 to 5 boxes of disposable masks. Kasi yun nga, kailangan mo protektahan sarili mo. 2 boxes of disposable gloves. Several tablets or capsules of vitamins and paracetamol. 2 kilos of toddler milk formula. 1 kilo of infant milk formula. 17 liters of diesel, right? So, ang 1,000 will be enough for a month's worth of water bill. Oo, kung water bill. If the money is spent solely on utilities, kasya yung 1,000 sa pamilyang hindi naman nag-aircon and stuff. At saka yung tubig, yan, pwede na sa'yo, pero even electricidad, medyo tight. It won't be enough for the average electricity or internet bill per month. Siyempre, talagang hindi mo talaga kakayanin na ikarga dyan yung internet bill. Hello? Electricity at saka tubig, kulang pa yung 1,000 na yan, really. Purchasing power of the peso? How the 1,000 ayuda can help is largely determined by the peso's current purchasing power. On its website, the Philippine Statistics Authority, or PSA, said the peso's purchasing power is inversely related to inflation rate. Thus, okay, as inflation increases, purchasing power decreases. Obviously so, di ba? The current purchasing power of the Philippine peso has declined over time. 1 peso in January 2012 is worth only 78 centavos in April of this year. Di ba sad? Yung buying peso, yung power ng peso, from 2012, nag-decline 78 centavos na lang ang worth ngayon. According to PSA data, 1 peso noong January 2012 is worth just 78 centavos ngayong as of April this year. So, yung chocolate na or even yung honey or chocolate, na-convert na ako from chocolate to honey, H-A-N-Y. Sarap. Mas hindi siya dry kesa sa chocolate. Anyway, nag-divert na naman ako. So, yun na nga. Yung chocolate bar o yung chocolate or honey na binibili mo that you used to buy for, kaya chocolate bar na lang, na imported, na binibili mo for 100 pesos noong January 2012, will now cost you more, of course. So, how did they know? Paano nila inisip na magiging enough yung 1,000 pesos? Diba? According to Speaker Lord Alan Velasco, one of the authors of the proposed Bayanihan 3, the 1,000 peso cash aid per tranche was studied by the House of Representatives Economics team. Really? Now, this was detailed when in defense of the measure. Velasco explained that the set amount for cash aid would be more equitable compared to providing each household 10,000 pesos as suggested by House Bill number 8597 or yung Ayuda Bill, being pushed by Taguig Pateros Representative Alan Peter Cayetano. The studies of our economic team in Congress have shown that providing each person 1,000 pesos is equitable. I think kulang naman kasi sana man lang 2. It's more equitable because no Filipino will be left behind. Kasi ang inisip nito, lahat makakatanggap. Pero masyadong maliit actually 1,000 pesos eh. Dapat siguro ginawa nila yung 2,000 man lang para makatawid ng isang linggo. Okay? Or in 2 weeks. Hindi talaga kaya yung 1,000 a week eh. Yun na nga, karinderya kakainin mong pagkain. The recently released 1,000 cash aid for 22.9 million beneficiaries in Metro Manila, Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, and Rizal, the areas collectively known as the National Capital Region Plus, that were placed on ICQ during a surge in COVID-19 cases. Okay, had been computed based ito yung pag-release ng 1,000 na yan ng cash aid dun sa mga nag-2-week ECQ quarantine, MECQ. Again, ito ay computed based on specific funding sources or availability ng funds. Okay? In a pre-recorded meeting with President Rodrigo Duterte last March 30, Budget Secretary Wendell Avisado said, yung ECQ assistance will be funded using 23 billion in unspent funds from Bayanihan 2, the Philippines' second stimulus package. Okay? So yun na nga, Duterte approves 1,000 worth of in-a-kind aid per ECQ affected individual. O yun pa, meron pa rin palang na-approve na 1,000 in kind. Well, Lifeline, the financial cash aid is only a portion of the 405.6 billion funding sought for the proposed Bayanihan 3, which has been described as a lifeline by Albay Representative Joey Salceda, chair of the House Committee on Ways and Means. Okay. So, ito papakita natin ulit yung how is the sharing ng Bayanihan 3.5. Ang ganda itong na to news bit that I got this morning. So, medyo na tayo, pero included ba naman to sa buhayan nating lahat, right? Okay. So, alright. Let me show you the pie chart. Paano i-apportion to. Hold on. Bear with me again. Because I want to show you all the information. Just in case you didn't read it. Alright. So, ito pa ulit. Hold on a second. Okay. Bear with me. So anyway, may mga plano ba kayo sa weekend na ito? Baka mag-beach na naman. Ang dami-dami talaga. A lot of people hit the beaches because of the heat, right? Oh, here you go. I got it. Oh, yan. Oh. Okay. The financial cash aid is only a portion of the 405.6 billion funding sought for the proposed Bayanihan 3, which had been described as a lifeline by Representative Salceda, chair of the House Committee on Ways and Means. So ito, yan, that's how it is being shared, right? So, the bill provides 30 billion for the Department of Social Welfare and Development's or the SWD's emergency assistance to households under its Assistance to Individuals in Crisis Situations program. The Department of Finance or DOF, Social Security System, SSS, and the Bureau at saka yung BIR will receive 20 billion for wage subsidies, while 25 billion would be used as assistance to displaced workers under the programs of the Department of Labor and Employment or ang DOLE. Okay? Another 30 billion would be given to the agri-fisheries, diba? Sa mga agri-fisheries sector, while yung 10 billion naman is allocated para sa mga nutrition programs ng gobyerno. Alright? The DOH would get 9 billion for its medical assistance to indigents program, while 5 billion would be for the relief programs of various local government units. Okay? Merong 54.6 billion allocation proposed for the pension and gratuity fund of retired soldiers and policemen. Ito, pinakikita kung paano naman to ating ina-apportion, no? Ang DepEd naman will get 5.6 billion for its purchase of laptops for teachers, mobile and internet allowances, distance learning modules, and N95 masks, among others. Internet, paano yung mga taong nag-aaral na talaga? Dapat ang DepEd, tuition, babaan nang nag-online aral kasi elektrisidad tsaka internet na namin ang ginagamit, no, ng eskwela. Hindi naman nagbawas ng tuition. Hi, anyway, ayun na naman ako na that is a side comment on another thing. But anyway, a total of 400 million was allocated to the Overseas Workers Welfare Administration or OWA for RT-PCR tests of seafarers and overseas Filipino workers. Paano kaya rin yung pagko-quarantine? Sino nagbabayad ng mga hotel, itong mga OFW, pag uuwi na sila? Kasi ang laking gastos nun eh. Lalo na, binalik na naman sa 2 weeks yung quarantine. Ay balikbayan, good friends, Dr. Eileen Espina, my gosh, 2 weeks na sa hotel. Diba? Bago makauwi sa bahay. Gastos talagang magbiyahe ngayon. Okay, so going back to this topic, right? So, okay, tapos na to. Alright. Alright. So, ay, akong nawala. Ayan na. I just do this to myself all the time. Alright, my gosh. Anyway, there, I'm back. Okay. There. Okay. So, going back to this subject matter. Okay. Itong inaalis ko nabura ko sarili ko. Ano ba yan? Ayan. Okay. So, funding resources. According to a letter Salceda sent to Velasco, funding for Bayanihan 3 can come from, okay, saan daw galing? Unprogrammed funds and savings para sa 2021 national budget, pooled savings from the Bayanihan 1 and 2 laws, excess or new revenue collections, provisional advances of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, at increased dividend remittances from government-owned corporations and capital withdrawal from public firms. Last week, Velasco said House leaders are having regular meetings with the Department of Finance and the Department of Budget and Management to ensure funding for this Bayanihan 3. As of now, no, so ang Bayanihan 3 is already ready to be tackled on House plenary floor, okay? They said they will be looking for the said funds so that we can start with Bayanihan 3, sabi ni Velasco. Fingers crossed, this will be passed and funded because we really need to improve our economic standing and also we need to help our countrymen. Okay, fine, all right. So asahan natin itong 1,000 pesos na bibigay na ayuda, all right? 1,000 pesos can give a single person 5 days of meals in a calendaria. It's also good for a one-day family-sized meal of 8 pieces of chicken, 4 sides, 4 desserts, 4 rice servings, and 4 regular drinks, okay? Following the approval of its substitute bill, the House late last Monday, May 25th, began its deliberation on House Bill number 9411, the consolidated version of the proposed Bayanihan 3, okay? So, ayan ang ating aasahan, alright? Okay? The lower chamber has 5 session days left to pass Bayanihan 3. A daunting task since the bill has not been certified as urgent by Malacanang. Hindi pala binigyan priority, okay? Some House members, including Bayan Muna representatives and Cayetano, are still pushing for separate legislation. The Ayuda Bill, which would provide each Filipino family a one-time cash assistance of 10,000 or 1,500 per family member. Wow. Okay? Ganun katagal? Para anong duration ito? Proponents of Bayanihan 3 and Ayuda Bill, however, agree on one thing. We need it. The people need it. All right? Okay, so antayin na lang po natin yan. All right? So, balik na tayo sa mga pag-uusapan ng trabaho. Okay? The unemployment rate slightly increased to 8.8% itong February compared to 8.7% itong January. The highest unemployment rate since the pandemic was declared in March of last year. It was 17.6% in April of last year. The number of unemployed Filipinos, 15 years old and over, also increased to 4.2 million in February this year, about 234,000 higher than the reported 4 million in January, right? So ito yung repaso natin, itong pinag-usapan natin this whole week. Sabi ng Philippine Statistics Authority or PSA, it also showed that of the employed people noong February, 7.9 million were categorized as underemployed or those who expressed their desires to have additional hours of work in their present jobs or to have additional jobs to have new jobs with longer hours of work. Diba diyan natin pinakita kahapon yung iba-ibang klase ng work from home na ginagawa. Ang profile ng mga nag-work from home. Meron kasi dyan, mga iba are working from home because their regular jobs, as in full-time employee jobs, have transitioned from working sa office to the home. Yun ang unang-unang character ng work from home na tao. Is yung nilipat sila ng opisina nila para magtrabaho sa bahay. Yung mga call center, yung mga bangko syempre hindi. Or are the banks also land? Maybe, right? Some employees are working from home. Pero kasi nga, ang issue dyan yung, yung confidential information or data, which a lot of top IT guys now are handling, right? The security. So, yun. Ang second naman na profile na nag-work from home is yung freelancers like myself. Freelancers or self, uh, freelancers or may mga sariling negosyo na business, your own business, right? Yan ang isa pa. At ang pangatlo are those who are working from home as regular employees that are requiring extra time because they have extra time now on their hands because hindi na sila kailangan mag-compute. Pwede silang mag-part-time or to do other things online na trabaho to augment their present sweldo, right? Yun. In terms of proportion, the underemployment rate in February this year was estimated at 18.2%, higher than in January. Kasi talaga naman dumadami na yung mga bilang ng tao na nagtatrabaho ng regular job at naghahanap pa rin ng extra income, right? Hindi mo naman masisi, bakit hindi? Lalo na nagkaroon ka ngayon ng extra time or more time, right? To spend working online. Ikaw, Angelica, how are you? Are you working from home or do you go to a regular office, right? Kwentuhan mo naman kami. But yeah, so that's how it is, right? The situation ng employment. So ano pa? Oh yeah, yung mga jobs na pwedeng natin gawin ngayon, right? I continue my list, yes. The essential jobs that are looked at that will be staying strong in this even after the pandemic is over, right? Yan, pinag-usapan natin kahapon yung tungkol sa mga logistics of things. Ang logistician, okay? Logistician, importante, right? Importante yung trabahong yan. Ano pa? Also, yun, network and computer systems administrator, right? Importante rin. We have to also know that in this pandemic, talaga, importante ang being creative, okay? We have to, a lot of people nga in this pandemic have reinvented themselves. Even businesses have reinvented themselves because we really have to do that in order to strive and thrive in this pandemic, okay? So, what other jobs? Okay. It is said that, more, sandali lang, ha? Technically, all right, ang importante dito sa pandemic na situation sa mga pagtatrabaho is yun na nga, because we are using technology. Ang pinaka-importante talaga is yung ating connectivity at yung access to internet because it plays a big role in also those new jobs that you want to gain or to work in. Pero sad nga talaga, no? Yesterday I was experiencing that I had a potential client who tested my, it is an international client, no? Tinest yung aking connections. Yung country na yon na aking supposedly magiging kliyente, China. Ang sama ng connection pala natin sa pagbato ng connection natin sa kanila, very, very mababa. So, kasi, there, why is the internet slow sa Philippines? My topic next week would be about that. Internet connectivity, online learning, right? Next week ko na yan pag-usapan, right? Pero Kasi talaga, because it really it matters, our connections talaga sa pagiging efficient ng ating pagtatrabaho online. So I will talk about that, internet connectivity, next week na lang. Alright? Kasi balik tayo sa mga trabaho. Tsaka kasi next week we're gonna talk about distance learning, okay? And of course, online learning, ang importante dyan ay connectivity, right? So, let's talk about the best workplaces to grow a career in the Philippines, right? According to LinkedIn, anong mga trabaho? Sabi ng LinkedIn, ang PNB daw, ang Philippine National Bank is the best workplace to grow a career in the country based on a ranking released by Professional Network na LinkedIn. Okay? According to a study conducted by LinkedIn, the study takes into account several factors in employment. Ano ba ang mga kinoconsider mo pag naghanap ka ng trabaho? The ability to advance, meron kang skills growth, company stability, external affinity, gender diversity, and educational background. Okay? Bigyan natin ulit ng listahan kayo ng mga dito sa Pilipinas ng mga kumpanya na isipin niyo mahusay to work for. Alright? Una-una na yan dyan ang Philippine National Bank na ang headcount ng mga tao, 8,550. Most common skills na kailangan, banking, airlines, finance. Ang Smart Communications Inc., okay, ay Philippine headcount ng empleyado, 18,785. Ang most common skills na kailangan, telecoms, of course, troubleshooting, software development. At ano rin dyan, marketing, saka digital marketing. Alright? Ano pa? Right? Manila Water Company, right? The Ayala-led utility firm has a headcount of 2,300. Most common skills, engineering, AutoCAD, program management. Ang Philip Morris International, oh my gosh, sigarilyo, ayoko yung doors. Pero, yan, good company to work for daw. Global headcount is 80,000 employees. Most common skills, finance, manufacturing, fast-moving consumer goods. Ano pa? EY Accounting. Sa Philippines to ha. 8,100 employees. Ang most common skills kailangan, accounting, of course, financial reporting, financial accounting. Ano pa? Land Bank of the Philippines. Ang Philippines headcount ng Land Bank, ang headcount ng Land Bank, 9,664 employees. Ang most common skills kailangan dyan, of course, ang background, banking, finance, financial analysis. Ano pa? Manulife o insurance. Global headcount, 37,000 people. At ang most common skills na kailangan, insurance, finance, financial services. Okay? Panay bangko, if you think about it. See? So, a bank is a good place to work. In other words, itong sinasabi ng LinkedIn. Metropolitan Bank and Trust Company or Metro Bank. Global headcount, 13,150. Ang skills na kailangan, of course, banking skills, loans, finance. Ito, call center, Accenture. Sa Philippines, mahusay pa rin daw magtrabaho para sa Accenture. Ang Philippine headcount, 55,000 employees. Grabe, no? Kasi ang Accenture talaga nationwide. Yan isa sa mga unang call centers dito na namayagpag. Most common skills, software development, SQL, data analysis. Okay? Number 10, Nestle. Global headcount, 273,000. Okay? Most common skills, fast-moving consumer goods, supply chain management, sales management. Okay? At, pagpahuhuli, the Coca-Cola Company. Alright? Philippine headcount, 10,000 people. Most common skills, SAP products, finance, supply chain management. Alright? Ano pang company? Macquarie Group. Macquarie, ang spelling is MACQUARIE. Macquarie Group of Companies. Ang Philippine headcount, 140. Anong skills ang kinakailangan para magtrabaho dyan? SQL, software development, at saka business analysis. Okay? Ang NCR Corporation, 34,000 people. Most common skills, software development, SQL, and Java. So nakikita niyo yung trend, di ba? Banking, tsaka IT, right? Siyempre, ayan, BDO, Unibank. Global headcount, 38,750. Most common skills, banking, finance, and loans, all right? IQVIA, Philippine headcount, 2,300. Most common skills na kailangan are qualitative research, data analysis, and quantitative research. Okay, medyo mabigat yung na kailangan. To be eligible in the list, ang kinonsider ng Lincoln are companies with at least 500 employees as of December 31 last year. And staff reductions cannot exceed 10%. The world of work is transforming, sabi nila. Not only have we worked through a once-in-a-generation global pandemic, but decades of automation, the rise of IE or AI or artificial intelligence. What on earth is happening to me? And a new shift to remote work, talaga, working from home. This has all things considered, talaga, automation, technology, internet. This has all reshaped what our professional lives look like and what we're expecting from our employers, sabi to ng Lincoln, okay? Earlier this month, Lincoln said remote work arrangements will likely to be adopted by companies in one way or another, even after COVID-19. Totoo naman, patuloy-tuloy natin itong sinasabi na siguradong pagkatapos ng pandemya na ito, maraming tao pa rin, maraming corporations and companies will still be allowing a certain percentage of their staff or employees to be working from home. Kasi nga, feasible workable talaga rin, and it really has its benefits both sa kumpanya at doon sa nagtatrabaho. According to the latest data available from the PSA, there were 4.2 million jobless Filipinos as of February this year. But we're hopeful na marami rin actually nag-open up na trabaho. Alright? So that's my list. Anyway, okay? So that's what we've been talking about this whole week, right? We are talking about mga trabaho in this pandemya na pwede nating magawa, right? And I gave you also some tips on how to work from home, and more people want to know how to start working from home or where to find jobs. As I said, you can actually belong to a job portal by registering dun sa mga job portals like JobStreet, Indeed.com, Upwork for freelance jobs, flex jobs, or freelancer.com. Okay? So, pinag-usapan din natin yung unemployment at saka employment sa Philippines, alright? Pero, sinabi rin natin na may isang article na pinag-usapan yung the rise of low-quality jobs. Hindi naman natin pwede sabing low-quality jobs just because hindi sila regular jobs, right? But thank you so much for joining me. I just have to end this muna kasi because I'm
Shopee 66 mid-year sale na. Sabay-sabay nating sabihin.
feeling well, kinda.
Salamat Shopee.
Sorry, ano ba itong nangyari? Hold on, please. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Hello there, Delia Titorio Balmores. I was not able to greet you kahapon kasi nakita ko yung pangalan mo late na, but thank you so much for watching all the way from Dublin, Ireland. But anyway, I have to, I'm so sorry. Kaya pa ako pinapawisan. I have to end lang my program a little bit early because I am not feeling well. I have to rush somewhere. Okay? Thank you very much everyone for joining me. Have a good weekend everyone. At yan ang pinag-usapan natin ang how we are coping up in this pandemic situation, okay, sa mga trabaho natin. I hope I was able to give you a good overview or a good insight on what the employment situation is and how we are coping, because we Pinoys are resilient and we really are coping with it rather well. So pasensya na po, kailangan umalis on board ngayon. I have to rush because I'm not feeling well na I need to go right now, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining me. Maraming salamat po. And sana po, magbalik po tayo sa Monday po, okay? And for those who missed episodes, go to our YouTube channel, Broadstreamcast Communicators, all right? Happy weekend to all. Pinapawisan na lang ako ng malamig. I have to go to my room kasi nahihilo po ako. Pasensya na. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone. And happy weekend. I'm just under timing right now. Pinilit ko lang i-stretch, tapusin yung aking broadcast today. But at least natapos ko yung issue about how to thrive in this pandemic tungkol sa mga job situations. Thank you very much. And have a good day, everyone. Okay?
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.
Pasensya na po, and thank you so much, Angelica and Delia and the Lakap family. I have to run. Thank you very much.
Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiba at kakaibang plataporma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.